We begin tonight with breaking news about the search for a Texas A&M Kingsville professor who has been missing for nearly a week. Kingsville police had been working with other agencies to find Dr. Hootson Wu, who was last seen October 1st. And our Trevier Gonzalez joins us live from Dr. Wu's home with some heartbreaking news. Trevier.
Katya, this is some big news that is happening. As of 10 minutes ago, the chief is actually telling us right now that it is with a heavy heart that the Kingsville Police Department reports that the body of Dr. Wu has been located, and that was actually at the Boca Chica Beach near Brownsville, Texas. Now, we had previously told you that Dr. Wu had been found or had been last seen in some western cities here of Kingsville, and they said that because if he was diabetic and due to his low blood sugar, that he ended up just driving aimlessly and was just very distraught and confused. And I did end up speaking with his son today, but we did not know this would be happening. And this is probably, he's probably just learning this as well. And so at this point, we do know that Dr. Wu was 75 years old, and he was a professor at Texas A&M Kingsville and was just a doctor and a well-respected mathematician. And at this point, we have not been told of a cause of death, but we're probably very certain it was due to this diabetes and the fact that he was just distraught. But back to you, Katya.
Information again, this is breaking news. This information just coming into our newsroom again. The professor's body was found at Boca Chica Beach in Brownsville, and the professor he was a math professor at Texas A&M Kingsville. And tonight, our Greg Chandler joins us from the campus with team coverage from there. And Greg, you had a chance to actually speak to colleagues of Dr. Wu and some of his students. He was just really liked and loved.
Yeah, absolutely, Katya. And behind me, this is Rode Hall, home of the mathematics department here at Texas A&M Kingsville. And along with the words anxious and concerned, loved was definitely a word used by everyone inside today to describe Dr. Wu. Now, Dr. Wu had been a mathematics professor here at Texas A&M Kingsville since 1980. The head of the department, Dr. Michael Mujeve, told me he was easily the longest tenured member of that department. Now, Wu was a popular professor, one any student would want as a teacher. Colleagues and students say they were worried since Dr. Wu didn't show for classes last Friday. Everyone tells me they were holding out hope this afternoon that he would be found. Unfortunately, that will not be the case.
We are all anxious. We are hoping and praying that he's safe, but this is very difficult for us.
It's hard enough as it is, given that we're in a pandemic. But it's also, we also care for him as a teacher, so it's been hard.
And that interview again with Dr. Mujeve was before we found out that Dr. Wu's body had been found at Boca Chica Beach. Social media reports suggest that Dr. Wu had been acting strangely, perhaps confused in the days leading up to his disappearance. Colleagues say they didn't really notice, but one student I spoke with, the one you just heard from, she said she had heard from classmates that Dr. Wu's behavior had become a little erratic, at least in their opinions. Reporting live at Texas A&M Kingsville, Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News.